Hello and welcome to BISP Solution. So in the so in the previous sessions, we have seen about the pay groups and the bills payable theoretically, and how we will do perform in the application we will do in the today's sessions. So in the previous session, I have shown you some of the screenshots about how we prepare the pay groups and what is the difference between the simple invoicing and doing the bills payable there. Okay, so now in this session we are going to perform certain tasks in the application. So first we will do the pay groups. Okay, so in the pay group now we have to as we have already know that we have to go to the project, and in the project first we will navigate through to our project. Okay, so this is a C8 implementation is a project, and we will go and search in a task bar, that is the payables lookups. Okay, so in the so here manage in the manage payable lookups we'll go to the go to task action, and here you can see, so we haven't created the lookup. So now for creating the payable lookups, listen, lookup group is predefined values. It is why we are creating, because when we are going to pay through a group, so it will take the all the invoices under the same group, so it is easily be available for the payment in a one shot. Okay, sometimes when the supplier is having many sites, okay, and every site the invoices has been issued. Okay, so now we want to pay the invoice in one check. Okay, so that's why we can create the pay group here. So for that we have to create a lookup values. Okay, so now here if we search pay, and here on the meaning pay group search. Okay, now why we are just searching out the pay group, because we are just doing for the payment to the payment to the supplier. That's why we are creating a lookup value under this pay group. Okay, so now here we can create the pay group. So from in the below, when you scroll down it, you will see the financial generic lookup value. Okay, now we will add on it. Okay, then here we will give the lookup code. So suppose we have doing the CA8 is a project, so we will give the CA8 domestic. All the code will be given in the capital value. Okay, so now here, now the reference data set. So usually we can set a reference data, okay, RDS, if we have created, but now we will use the common set. Okay, I'll use the common set. Okay, I'll use the common set. We have to give the meaning value as it is mandatory, so we'll just copy and paste the lookup code. Okay, now we'll create another CA8 another group, that is the for the foreign one, if we are dealing with some suppliers outside the country. Okay, so we will create another, and we give the name C8 foreign. Okay, and again we are just giving the RDS is a common set. Okay, common set is that we can be arrange it anytime. Okay, here we'll give the C8 common to the meaning, and we click save and close. Okay, okay, before we move forward, I will like to show you something here. When you search it down, like suppose we will search invoice. Okay, invoice, now you will see the configuration level, that is the system. Okay, the configuration level the system. Whenever you will see the configuration level the system, you will not be able to add any lookup value. Why? Because the Oracle Fusion Financial defaulted that all the configuration level under the system will not be given the edited option. Okay, we can add the description, but we cannot add any new lookup type. Okay, so this is how the lookup type. So now we will cancel it, and now we go and create a invoice. Again, creating the invoice from the payables. Okay, we'll go and create a new invoice. We create the new invoice. We create new invoice. Okay, here from here. Okay, you'll search a supplier. That is the test one is a supplier. Okay, sorry, before we will get navigation, before creating a supplier we have to assign certain task, that is to the supplier, to a supplier. Okay, we go to the supplier. Yes, we goes to the supplier, and we have to assign the site of this pay group that we have created, that is the lookup value. Okay, again from the program under supplier, we will go and manage a supplier that is an existing supplier. Okay, I search a supplier and we will add down a supplier. Here, select and add, and we add the site. Okay, from the site, when there is only one site, if we are having more than two sites, okay, if we are having more than one site, we can add it all the site, so all the site will be covered under that pay group, that is lookup value. Okay, so all the invoices that comes under that group will be paid off. Okay, so we click on edit option, and again we will go to the invoicing option. Here you'll see, and as you scroll down you will see the pay group options. Under the invoicing tab you will see the pay group option. All the pay group we have selected, we will select a pay group is C8 domestic. Okay, search it down. Okay, we will select the C8 domestic pay group. Okay, we click save and close, and save and submit it. Okay, now the site is assigned to that pay group. Now we will go and create an invoice. Okay, now we will create an invoice. So we will give the test. We are not creating the invoice, just we will see the invoice. Okay, yeah, okay. Now the invoice number, we will provide a random number, we give 100, and that is the. Now before validating this invoice, we will go to the invoice actions, and we just go to the manage installments. Here on the manage installments you will see the pay group is C8 domestic. Now if we have select the pay group that is the C8 foreign, it will be covered like this. Okay, but we have to assign the site first. Okay, so now all the invoices under this C8 group will become under, and we can pay in one shot under the one check. Okay, so this is how the lookup values will be developed. Like this is a pay groups. Okay, cancel it. Okay, now cancel it. Okay, now so now the pay groups has been done. Now the bills payables, as we have done the theoretical, and I explained you thoroughly about the simple and PDC. Okay, now we'll do in the application. So before going to the application, we have before creating these invoices we have to configure something. Okay, so under the, so if we will go to the project, we'll go to a project. We'll go to the project. We have to go, and where we have to go, as we know, when we are configuring the accounts payable options, we have seen the prepayments. So under which options we have seen, that is the common options. So first we will go to the common options. So under those common options we will go. Okay, here we will go to those option, and you can see the bills payable. Why it is not we have set up? Because it is not mandatory when we were creating the common option for payables and procurements. Now we'll go and set up this distribution set. Okay, okay, so now from here we'll update this. Okay, so now we will save and close. Save and close. Now what the next thing is, we have to change the payment methods. As you know, we have assigned certain payment methods, but we have to give the payment methods and enable the bills payable for this. Okay, so we will go to the task options. First we will go to the uh, payment methods. Okay, so under the payment methods we will go to the manage payment methods, and we just go to task action, and we will create a payment method option. Okay, why we are doing this payment methods? Because when we are going to pay the invoices of of the bills payable, so it will capture this and the status will be changed to negotiable, not status will be issued, not negotiable, like we were doing in normal payment of to the invoices. So you will can see this. Okay, we'll go and add, click on add icon, and we will give the name. Okay, we'll give the name, that is, we'll give CE8 check bills. Okay, you can give any name you want to give. Okay, CE8 check bills. Okay, and we'll give the descriptions same as if you want to give. Okay, change it. The date is today's date, because we are creating in today's. If you want to change any date, you can select any date if you want. Okay, after that we will go to the bills payable, and we will enable. Why we are enabling this bills payable? When we are going to doing the creation of the payment, the if we don't enable this bills payable, the maturity date options will not be enabled. Okay, so unless and until we don't enable this option, the maturity date options will not be enabled while creating the payment, and the payment will be made on the same date, when we are creating the payment. Okay, so after this we'll click save and close. Okay, now we click done, and now we create an invoice and perform the whole task. Okay, that is creation of invoice and the process payment, that is the bills payables process, payable process. Okay, so okay, so now we'll create an invoice, that is the standard invoice we are going to create. Okay, we create a invoice. We create the invoice, that is the standard invoice only we are going to create. Okay, the invoice number is, we create a $5,000 invoice. Okay, now on the underlines, give the rent, that the distribution set we have given. So before validating, okay, before validating this invoice, we will go and select on the manage installments. Okay, before validating, we will go to the what happens if we don't, if we validate, because the invoice has been logged and the payment method, this payment method will be logged up. Okay, so now we will change this payment method that we have selected, that is the CA8 check bills. Why? Because we are just doing the bills payable, so this application will understand that this invoice is of the bills payable. Okay, we click save and close, and now we will validate this. Okay, so now the invoice has been validated. Okay, so now after what, so now what, after that we are going to pay the bill. Okay, we are going to pay this bill. Okay, so under the navigation we will go to the payables option and the payments. Okay, okay, save and close. Okay, we'll click save and close, and you can see we have just done this, only validated has been done, not accounted. Okay, that we'll see while creating the accounting. Okay, so now we'll go to the payments option, and we now create a payment. Okay, now we will create a payment. Now we create a payment, and now we search it, a supplier. So basically okay, we'll go and create a payment. Okay, we give the disbursement bank account. Okay, here the payment method, the payment method we have just selected about the CA check bills. Now from here, if this is a normal creation payment, the payment method is that check that we have select when we are issuing this, when we creating the bank. Okay, but no, but now we are creating the bills payable payment, so we have to change this payment method to CA check bills. Okay, that we have selected. Now payment process we have also select CA payment process. Okay, the payment document number, so that the payment paper document number will come. Okay, with this check. So before creating invoice to pay, we will go to the advanced option. Okay, and we will select the maturity date. Okay, if you select the invoice, suppose you selected this invoice. Okay, suppose this you have select this invoice, and you go to the advanced option, the maturity date has been logged up. You will not be able to go and select the date, select the maturity date. Okay, so for that we have to deselect the invoice, and now we'll write, suppose today is 21st of August 2024, but we are now going to pay this invoice on 24th of August. Okay, so now we'll select this. Now we select the invoice, apply, and now we click save and close. Here you can see the payment of $5,000 with this check has been paid successfully. Okay, click on OK. But now we want to create the accounting as well as we want to pay the same. So how it will be done? It will be done like this. When we go to the invoice option, you will see on the task list, that is the create accounting. Okay, on the create accounting, you select the create accounting options, and here you will select the options. Okay, here you will see the sub ledger application, that is a payables that we are creating. The ledger we will create, we will add a ledger C8 US. The process category, if you want to add, you can add it. It is not a mandatory option, that is the invoice or payment. The date will be accounting mode, will be the final, not the draft that we want to record this. The process events is all that is with errors or invalid errors. The reporting style, the transfer to general ledgers. In most of the cases this option will be no, but we have to select the yes. so it can be transferred to a GL and it will be posted to a GL. Okay, include user transaction identities. If you want to add the transaction identifiers, you can add it. Okay, after this we have to click the submit button. Okay, we click OK. Okay, now after this we will go to the scheduled process to see all the now you can see that we have created the accounting. It is post subledger general entry, and it is creating accounting process. We refresh it again, so you can see the post ledger general entry sub process has been the accounting is running, the general entry is running, the sub process is running. Now you will see all the process been done. So the accounting sub process has been success. We can see all the process here. Refresh it, and we'll see this. Okay, import general has been succeed. Refresh it again. Let's see till the okay, maintenance payables has succeeded. Okay, now we'll go to the invoices. Okay, here you will see the accounting status that it has been accounted. We go to the invoice number and we see the accounting. Here you will see the invoice has been validated. Okay, the item expenses, and it has been credited. Okay, this entry has been done it. Okay, so from this we have seen this entry. So now again we will go to the payments also and see the manage payments options. Okay, search by the supplier. Okay, so the payment has been issued. So we will back to this entry. First we will go, there's the accounting status has been accounted. Here you will see the view accounting, and here you can see the liability and the future date has been created. That is the bills payable. So the payment method has been done it. Okay, so now we done, and now we'll see the issued, how this payment status will be changed. Okay, how this state payments will be changed. Okay, how this payment will be changed. So for that, suppose today comes as 24th of August. So now what we will do, we will go to the scheduled process. I'll go to the scheduled process. We schedule the new process and we search it down, that is okay. You can see updated matured bills payable status. So it will, the status of BP from issued will get the negotiable, and we have to legis. Okay, suppose we have to click OK and we'll perform the whole the task. So we have to assign the business unit. What is the business unit? Okay, click on OK. The maturity date will be given today. Okay, 24th. Bank account is an optional. If you want to select, you can select it, otherwise you can leave it. Okay, submitted. Okay, now the matured bills payable status will be changed up here. Okay, okay, now again we'll go to the payments options to see this. Go from the task list. Again we'll see the manage payments. Suppose the payment number is, you can search it by this option. Okay, here you can okay, it has been still payments has been issues. So if it has not been updated, we will go and see again. Okay, we'll go and process again the same process we will go to change the status. Okay, maybe we have just maybe the date will be selected wrong. I think so the date will be, let's see if this has been done, and suppose we will select a new date. Okay, that is the again a date. Okay, let's go and see again on the payments option. Okay, so it means we have to select today's date. We will select we click OK. Now let's see whether it has been done or not. Okay, so we'll go to the payments. Again we'll see the manage payments again. There may be something error has been done, so you understand that after this the check has been issued, and it will be, the status will be changed. Okay, we'll go and search it down. After that we have to post to ledger, and it will be the invoice has to be completed. Okay, so so this is all we have in the bills payable option. I hope this will be clear to you, and thank you for joining the session, and thank you.